I'm Fatima.
And I'm Sean.
And we are
Powerful Creators.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Fatima, how are you?
I'm great. Welcome to the first episode of Powerful Creators podcast.
I'm really excited to be here today, Fatima. This is something that we've talked about doing for a long time, and I'm glad we're finally doing it and made time to do this podcast.
I agree. And I feel that we have been recording podcasts since ever because our conversations are like podcast episodes.
Exactly. A lot of times our conversations, we end with, I wonder why we didn't record that. That was so awesome. That was really great information. A lot of people might enjoy hearing.
I'm glad that we are recording right now.
Exactly. It's going to be great. Tell the audience, if you would, a little bit about Powerful Creators.
So, Powerful Creators is a beautiful project that brings magic to people's life. And we have a wonderful purpose also to elevate vibrational energy of people and help allow well-being and abundance in the world. And, it's so exciting, Sean.
I agree, Fatima. It's something I feel we're going to bring to the universe, to the world, that's a little bit unique. We all know that self-help and motivational writers and speakers have been with us probably 100 years now. Dating all the way back to Napoleon Hill and people even before him. What do you think we bring that's different?
You are giving me all the hard questions, Sean.
Sorry about that.
That's okay, but I agree with you. Yes, we have many different things in this podcast. First, we are two, is not just one speaking. You are my amazing mentor and best friend, and we have so much to bring to people, so many manifestation stories. And in this podcast, we are able to share many secrets that we only shared between us. And you know what? There is a lot to reveal during the future in this podcast.
I agree, Fatima. We have a lot of material to cover. You have an amazing story, and there's just a lot that I think people will enjoy hearing, especially maybe the person that finds this podcast and is in a point in his or her life where they're ready to make some changes. And I hope that this message and these messages in the future find people that are ready for them. And it's going to be super exciting. Not to put you on the spot with all the hard questions.
I know, Sean, I know. And you know what? It's amazing that also we already have Portuguese people following us because we had the Powerful Creators podcast in Portuguese language before. And some people already know what I went through during the last 2 years because of my course Manifest the Life You Want. So we do have a lot more to reveal. Things that we never talked about. One of them is, for example, your first business ever. And I love that story from when you were a teenager. And these kind of stories, they are so motivational. They were an inspiration for me. Because of you, Sean, and all the stories that you shared with me, the secrets of manifestation, and I was able to manifest really wonderful things in my life. I'm really grateful for you, Sean, and I believe that your stories are going to inspire so many people, just like you inspired me a lot.
Fatima, you are a very unique person in many different ways. Number one, you're a very fast learner. You're very special in that. And number two, going back to your introduction, it's been such a wonderful journey, inspiring you and helping you along your way. A lot of times, people, you can imagine someone on a raft on a river that the raft is just stuck on a rock, and the raft, it doesn't need much help just to get off of that rock and get going again. But that's the way a lot of people's lives are, and it seems that just a little bit of a push can get our rafts back in the river and running smoothly again. So it's been a great adventure for me having you in my life. You are a wonderful best friend, and it's been very, very exciting because you stimulate my thoughts to a higher level as well, and get motivate me to do many wonderful things that I wouldn't necessarily have been doing. For instance, this podcast.
Thank you so much, Sean. And also, you are not only inspiring me, but right now we are inspiring more people. And another thing I feel that is a differential in this podcast is that we are going to bring case studies and questions from our listeners and many successful stories of manifestation, not only from you or me, but from anyone that is hearing us and that is from our mastermind group, for example.
I agree. I agree, Fatima. The mastermind group is something that you created, and it's such a wonderful tool to get the message out to other people. And it's very, very exciting for me to be a part of that, and to give little bits of encouragement, little bits of advice from my experience, and watch those little seeds of energy, those little seeds of advice, just expand and develop and grow, and that's so
But
very rewarding for me. Super exciting.
and so cool, right? Sean, I was thinking about sharing a little bit of Powerful Creators, but I am also feeling right now that we could share the beginning of affirmations that we have and that we use for anything we want. What do you think? Let's share that with our listeners.
Sure, absolutely. I'm up for sharing. And the manifestation of different things. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds like a really great way to get started.
Good. So, for anything that you want to manifest, let's always start with in an easy and relaxed manner
In a healthy and positive way,
and in its own perfect timing.
for the highest good of all.
And then you that are listening right now, you just add what you want to manifest. Right, Sean?
Exactly, Fatima. Let's talk about about where that came from and where I originally learned it. I learned that from a podcast, if you will, from Mark Allen, and I think Mark Allen, who is the amazing person behind the publishing firm New World Library, he has an amazing story. But he talked about that affirmation and many different things about affirmations. But I think that came from a minister that said, start your affirmations in an easy and relaxed manner, in a healthy and positive way, in its own perfect timing, for the highest good of all. And so it's hard to even say those words and be in a negative mindset. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. And so something else that he said was to put your ideas, and you put your uh, you
Intentions
put your intentions exactly in a sense that it's already come to pass.
achieved.
It's already achieved, exactly. So one of the affirmations are really fun for me because you can just visualize all sorts of different things. I would say that that's good to do for anything in your life. You need some new furniture in your home. Wow. In an easy and relaxed manner, in a healthy and positive way, in its own perfect timing, we're going to have some really amazing furniture to enjoy and uh, comfort and really brighten our homes. So that's just anything. You don't have to take over the world with these manifestations. They work from the smallest thing to the largest thing.
I agree. And I remember that you were speaking in the very beginning. It was like 2 years and 2 months from now. I remember that each time I would speak something with you, you would always say to me, "Hey, Fatima, let's do an affirmation." And we did so many affirmations in the last 2 years. And you know what, Sean? I manifested so many things in these last 2 years. Really, really many. So I do believe that affirmations are one of the biggest secrets to start, and we have many more secrets to share.
Exactly, Fatima. It's very interesting. What happens is after you practice this and you see how fun and with such little effort that these things come about, it's really just it's almost like you just enjoy life and you see, hey, that's definitely possible. Whereas maybe in the past, without those affirmations, even myself, before I learned that, it's like, oh my gosh, you think I'll never have that beautiful set of furniture. I'd really like to have that, and all the drawers, and how well we could organize, and how we could match the colors with some artwork and some wonderful things like that. When you practice these things, it becomes easier and easier, and life just gets funner and funner.
Yes, yes. And we gather momentum, and everything happens with ease and with this great vibe that we are in right now in terms of life.
I love the yes, exactly, exactly. I love the word ease. I love the words flow. I love the word joy. That's such a cool mantra to even think about, and just when your mind is resting, or it's a great mantra for meditation. We could go into a lot of different things, but yes, the manifestation after the affirmation, and that process is a beautiful creative process.
Yeah. So here is our first episode. We are giving this exercise. Just close your eyes and repeat to yourself: ease, flow, joy. And you repeat: ease, flow, joy.
Ease, flow, and joy.
Enjoy and enjoy.
Absolutely.
And this is so cool because as soon as we start saying these words, I'm already feeling them. I'm
Isn't
already
that cool?
feeling, yeah, I'm already feeling the ease, flow, and joy just by saying it and already feeling it.
And that puts you in a place to allow better. That puts you in a place to manifest easier. That puts you in a place where everything is easier. And so that's super exciting. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. And you and I have both been practicing that for a while, so it's a little easier for us than the person that tunes in first time and listens. But allow that seed to expand. Allow the idea to work in your subconscious. Be open to a little bit of a change. Allow your mind to accept something that maybe you wouldn't have thought about. What if you thought about these things and it worked? What if these things could change your life? What if you cross paths with two people today that really want to see you and everyone? We want, I think, Fatima, I could speak for both of us. We want people to elevate their energy. We want people to have a wonderful life. Life is made to be good, and we want people to get there.
Yes. And you said two things that I really want to bring again. Doing the what if game is amazing. what if I get promoted? What if I manifest a new home? What if I find my soulmate? The what if game is really worth to try. And another thing that I want to add when you were speaking about ease, flow, and joy is if it's too hard to do it, especially on the first time, it might be hard to do or to feel it. Then what you can do is I have meditations just in music form available. And these meditations or songs, they are made to bring peace and tranquility. So as soon as you start hearing the music, and some of them are available in YouTube, or some will be available in the Powerful Creators app. So you can just listen to music, close your eyes, and then you let yourself flow into the music. You feel your emotions, you feel your breath, and you focus on the frequencies of music. And then, magic happens.
You're 100% right, Fatima. You have such cool tools for everybody to use and enjoy. I know that anyone hearing our podcast now would really enjoy your relaxation meditations, your relaxation music. You're an amazing artist and an amazing musician that someone, after they listen to this podcast for absolute free, can go and expand on that. So I would definitely invite anyone listening that wants to relax a little more and feel a little bit more ease. It's the ease, flow, and joy. It works. To get to joy, you have to have more ease. And with ease, you have flow. And with flow, there is joy. And those things definitely work. They work. They've worked in my life. And I know they'll work in our listeners' lives as well. So definitely do check out Fatima's work. It's amazing.
Thank you, Sean. And believe me that some of my work has your biggest support. I was not self-confident enough in the very beginning of this journey to do it. And you gave me a lot of support. So you have a very important role on this. And I'm very happy for being here with you, and also very excited with the second episode of this podcast that is coming next week. Right, Sean?
Absolutely, Fatima. We have many more topics to discuss, and we look forward to sharing them in a week's time with our audience. And audience, as always, thank you so much for being part of our lives. We hope to be a positive part in your life, and we talk soon.
I agree. Thank you so much for being there, and we talk soon.
Because you can.
You deserve.
And you are a powerful creator.